definition of overachieving, right? So I guess me and Harry go back a little ways. Played baseball together for a while. He was always kind of that goofy kid with the afro like he has now, that I really didn't like playing against because I could not hit anything off of him. He had a sturdy curveball, kind of a weird little knuckleball, and so when we finally joined forces, it was nice, and I think that's really where our bond started, was baseball. Played together all through high school, had some really special memories. It was, some of those memories you can see up on the board and stuff like that. And I mean, Harry will be the first one to tell you. I mean, he is, I don't know, something about him. Maybe not the most physically gifted guy out there. I mean, really, no, I'm not saying I'm any more physically gifted than he is. But just the heart he really poured out there on the field was amazing. And I think that's really where our friendship started. So back in middle school in 8th grade, for some reason we became big Cal State Fullerton fans. I'm not sure how that happened exactly, but anyways, we ended up going down to California for a baseball tournament, and we went down to Cal State Fullerton, watched a minor league game. College season wasn't going on, and we grabbed a Cal State Fullerton t-shirt, and from then on we pretty much wore it every single game that we played. And so fast forward, remember the t-shirt, okay? Fast forward to when Harry's interviewing for vet school. I said, hey, give me a call after you get done, let me know how it goes. And so gives me a call, and hey dude, how'd it go? Oh, it went okay, modest Harry. And he goes, I was almost late though, and I go, well, yeah, I know you were almost late. I know that. He goes, no, I was almost late because I forgot my Cal State Fullerton shirt. And I was like, oh, dude, I'm glad you put that on. And so that's why he's in vet school right now. It wasn't because of the good looks, it wasn't because he's smart. It's because that t-shirt. No, that's just kind of a goofy little story. Just growing up, I wish I could just sit up here on and talk, but you guys would just slowly fall asleep, just one after the other. So many stories with this guy. Him and Jaclyn, just kind of, it was going to happen. We're all waiting for it to happen. And when it did, pretty excited about it. I was very honored to be asked to be the best man. Very honored. Because anyone sitting at this table right here could absolutely be up here talking. So I'm kind of big responsibility. I gotta bring all these guys in and kind of talk from all of our hearts here. But really, I think the best story I have to kind of talk about their relationship was their, when Harry proposed. So he tells me, hey man, I think he asked me to be a best man on a little late night road trip to Ventura, Oregon, which I'm sure no one knows about. And that's a very small town, but there's a hot spring there, and Harry wanted to go. So he asked me, he tells me, hey dude, I'm going to propose to her. Okay, yeah, sweet, let's do it, man. And so, I'm sure some of you guys have heard this story. So he goes up and snags Jaclyn right after soccer practice, which you run a lot during soccer practice, okay? And then, oh, hey, let's hike to the top of this mountain. And yeah, you have soccer practice the next day too, that's fine. And so Harry tells me, and he goes, hey, man, if she doesn't make it, I'm just not going to even ask her. And I was trying to read him, and I was like, no, you're joking. Everybody was like semi-serious, so I was like, shoot, Jaclyn, just gut it out. And so she ends up making it after, if any of you guys have ever been hiking before and you've been hiking for a while, after you really want to stop, you get the case of the quiets. Yeah, you just don't talk and you just buckle down. Harry said he got a little nervous when Jaclyn got the case too quiet. So, Jaclyn, thank you for gutting that one out. No, there's not many girls that would, you know, after soccer practice, go hike to the top of the mountain, go to a hot spring in the rain, and then say yes after all of that. So that, I mean, really though, she would do it all over again. I think we all know that, and Harry would do that for her too. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty special to be up here in front of all you guys. First, I want to give a quick shout out. Anyone here that came from out of state to see these two get married, I want to give a quick shout out to you guys. That's a huge testament to your guys' character and to these guys' character, really. I mean, the Colorado folk that we got to meet and hang out with, you guys are awesome, man. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. There he is. No, okay, seriously. I'm so proud of you guys, really. I can't wait to see what you guys are going to accomplish together. It's going to be amazing. You guys have already accomplished more than a lot of us could hope to accomplish in a lifetime. And you guys have so much to look forward to, and I love you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. And thank you for letting me be up here. Really appreciate it.
Hey everybody. So I'll have you know that actually on the itinerary I was supposed to go first for speeches, but Nick called dibs, so here I am, second. But for those of you who don't know, I was fortunate enough to be Jaclyn's roommate for 3 years. We met freshman year. Our coaches put us together because for no other reason than they said we were tall, so we'd probably get along. You look at the bridesmaids over here, they have the heels on, but actually, they're a bunch of shorties. No offense to them. They still look great. So they put us together, and I'm thinking, I was still excited. I friend requested Jaclyn on Facebook. Took her 3 months to respond. It's cool. So I wasn't, super confident going into freshman year, being roommates with her. But it was okay. We quickly bonded over our love of microwavable chicken nuggets. Back in the day when she used to eat meat, killed animals, all of that. No, seriously, we used to make like 20 at one time. Late night studies, that was good. But no, being Jaclyn's friend wasn't always easy. I mean, like at a party, just freshman year, like talking to a cute boy, comes up to me, I'm all excited. And all he actually wanted to ask me was if my roommate was single. Literally, it happened over and over again. And then when they actually did break up for that quick second sophomore year, it was like, so do I have a chance with her? I'm like, not really. They're probably going to get back together really soon. But no, Harry, seriously, you were so lucky for snatching her up. I don't know how many girls actually encompass all the terminology of cute, beautiful, gorgeous, like intelligent, all one and the same. Jaclyn has it. But I did get over that because I realized there's even more to Jaclyn beyond her beauty. And I guess the best way for me to talk about Jaclyn, it might seem a little random, but I'm going to go into a couple stories about animals. I don't know how surprising that is. But freshman year, we adopted 3 fish. Started out with 2 fish, Bill and Glenda. Glenda 1.0 unfortunately passed away, so then we adopted Glenda 2.0. We had the Christmas party as a team. We played soccer together, and it was this kind of big ordeal. Everyone was there. We got all dressed up. I'm almost ready to go to the party. I'm looking in the mirror, putting mascara on, stab myself in the eye because Jaclyn was like, oh my gosh, Rachel, the fish! And I look over and she was changing the water on the fish. And I guess we probably should have cleaned the water a little more frequently because they were not looking so hot. Anyways, make the long story short, Jaclyn proceeds to basically manually massage the gills on these fish for 20 minutes. We missed the party. And she's crying at the same time, so sad that these fish are suffering. She's yelling at me to do some research on Google how we can save the fish. In case you didn't know, you are supposed to chlorinate the water before you put the fish in it. May they rest in peace. But, I don't know, that was kind of my first impression of Jaclyn freshman year. Like, this girl, she's crying over these goldfish we had. It's not, I realize this probably reflects a little poorly on me. I should care about these fish, right? But I mean, they are just goldfish. And Jaclyn was just torn up about it. So then I'm just going to move on to Oliver the cat. Some of you have heard these stories before, but Oliver was this cat that Jaclyn and Karina adopted off the streets, so it's not even really his fault. He was a little vicious. He probably had to do a lot to get by. But I didn't have the best relationship with this cat, and junior year when we were roommates again, I was fortunate enough to adopt him. I felt like it was through marriage because I was Jaclyn's roommate. This cat meowed every morning at 4 a.m. Okay, I never got to sleep. And I just really didn't like him. Like one day I went upstairs, I was making some Easy Mac, came back downstairs, the cheese powder was gone, okay? I told Jaclyn I thought that he must have taken the cheese, and she's like, nah, no way. So I'm searching around the apartment, find him in this corner behind a chair, destroying my cheese. Like that was tragic, okay? Find it, come back, there's just a little bit of cheese in there, I'm really upset. You know, who doesn't love processed food? I know by that point Jaclyn was already on the vegan train, so she kind of gave up the processed food. I was still on it. But anyways, then she tells me, just don't worry about it, just use the rest of the cheese anyways. Okay, no, that's nasty. The cat has been licking the cheese and everything. So I didn't really like this cat that much. But, and to top it all off, he would meow in the morning at 4 a.m., like I said, and he would bang his head against the door. I couldn't sleep, ever. So for the last 2 months of school, Jaclyn, if you can believe this, went outside her room every morning, set her alarm for 4 a.m., laid down in front of the door, curled her body in front of the door, so that Oliver couldn't hit the door anymore. Like, I know that sounds really random, but who does that? I don't know if it was love for me or love for the cat, because she was worried I was going to kill the cat. But, like, truly, Jaclyn is one of the most patient people I know. For me, too, because, yeah, I didn't really particularly like the cat, but she really put up with me complaining about him in a bit of a dramatic manner. Not to keep a trend going here, but Oliver actually passed away last summer, so also may he rest in peace. But moving on to just one more story I have about animals and Jaclyn. Seriously, there are many, but like Nick said, I would keep you here for weeks. We moved into a house our senior year together. Jaclyn's idea ended up working out great, but it was a little rough in the beginning. Old house, built in the 1870s, and so we had a mouse problem. Jaclyn last summer, in case you didn't know, like no surprise, got this amazing internship. She spent the whole summer in the forest hiking probably 12 miles a day, catching owls, like birds, of course. Anyway, she actually was only home on the weekends. She gets home the first weekend after we moved in and discovers that I had called the landlord because we had this mouse problem, and there's mouse traps all over the house. And so after 3 years of friendship, she almost disowned me because I was trying to kill an innocent mouse. I'm like, come on, it's in our house, right? So she proceeds to spend her entire Saturday, only has 2 days off for the week, her entire Saturday sitting in the kitchen. She manufactured her own trap to catch the mouse, a spoon, some peanut butter, and a plastic bowl. She had to sit for probably 20 minutes for the mouse to come back out, you know, in silence. And I know Jaclyn's fast. Like I was saying, she's probably the most naturally athletic person that was on our team my 4 years there. Not as fast as a mouse, so she was not successful in catching this mouse. And at the end of the weekend, after she tried, she couldn't catch it. I told her I was going to put the trash back out, and she's still trying to disown me. So I said, Jaclyn, it's me or the mouse. Like, what do you want me to do right now? I do not like this mouse. And I'm expecting her to be like, okay, Rach, it's all right. Just put the traps out, it's fine. And she just doesn't respond. I'm like, it's me or the mouse, and she just doesn't respond. So I guess it was the mouse. So that probably sounds like I'm just rambling on about some animals, but the truth is, Jaclyn is I think she's the most compassionate person I've ever met, and it really extends to not just all of you here, who she truly cares about so much, but every living being there is. Like the ant crawling by your foot right now, she cares about that. There was a wood spider that came out last night, actually 2. Mary killed it, but Jaclyn was really upset about that. She just cares about everyone and every living being, which is just incredible to me. And the truth is, every time I see an animal now, especially a cat, think of Oliver, and I didn't like him very much, but I think of Jaclyn, and it just makes me smile because, what is there not to smile about Jaclyn? And I guess Harry, once you look past the hair he never cuts, he's probably the only person that even comes close to being as compassionate as Jaclyn about everyone and every living being, and as patient as Jaclyn. And I was trying to keep stick with the funny story so I didn't tear up here. But truly, Jaclyn, I feel like not good. But I feel like I become a better person spending even just a moment with you, and it's going to be a hard transition for me now to spend every day with you after living together for 4 years, but it's funny. Mom and Daddy say I shouldn't follow a boy across the country, right? That would be bad if I picked a school, coincidentally went to the same school as someone because I was in love with a boy. Collar College, Jaclyn and Harry. That would be bad, right? But Jaclyn is someone who I would actually consider moving across the country just to spend some more time with. So I guess if I don't get to spend time with her every day, I'm going to have to put up with the fact that someone else is going to, and the fact that it's you, Harry. You're really the only person who actually has bigger feet than me, so you actually do feel the shoes. And I guess I don't have much else to say, but then you guys are both just incredible, and you really are the sister God ever gave me, so love you.
So, if we can toast not only to the beautiful bride, Mrs. Reed, but also to the best man, maid of honor, and everyone here today who helped us make this the most incredible day that I have ever spent in this world. Thank you everyone for being here, and this is just absolutely fantastic. Cheers to you guys.